This podcast is supported by patrons. You can find a full list of them in the description of this episode. Hello, listeners of Good Morning BSS World podcast. This is Wiktor, Doctor, and we are coming back to you with another episode when we are focusing on Ukrainian IT industry, on Ukrainian IT market. As usual, this episode is co-created with partnership with IT Ukraine Association, but today we are going to focus on one more company who have never been so far a guest on this podcast. My guest today is Andrii Starzhynskyi from a-Gnostics. Hi, Andrii. How are you?
Hi, Wiktor. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Very well, very well. So let's do some first geographical research from my side. Which city in Ukraine you are based now?
Kyiv.
You are in Kyiv, okay? So the capital of Ukraine, which is the home for majority of Ukrainian IT industry, isn't it?
Yes, most company presented here. Yeah, correct.
Okay, within those podcasts, we always start with some subjective update of what is happening nowadays in the Ukrainian IT industry. So if you could give us your thoughts, what is the state of Ukrainian IT industry now?
So currently we have a really good opportunity for mill tech companies, for product companies. The service companies are going down a little bit. So the number of contracts, unfortunately, shorted. So good time to hire for new people. Good time to start new businesses. We have a great business changes right now. So great potential for new products.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's now turn our direction and focus on a-Gnostics company. What's the history of this business? When everything has started?
So everything started like 6-7 years ago. We've been in a custom software development company named Soft Elegance. We used to work as service businesses for US companies. We had a great experience building SaaS solutions, sophisticated business software, and so on for our American partners. And then we started to develop our own solution. And the goal that we had that time, that we want to use our mathematical background. At that time, it was big data on everywhere. And plus, we had a great experience developing the software as a service. So we started. Now we call it a data science company and the AI company. But that time we just had a willing to implement some algorithms, to implement them to Ukrainian business. That was like main, not main, but we saw that 10 years ago it was not popular to work for internal market. Everyone wanted to do outsourcing, to work with US customers. But now things might be changing, and I can go on.
Yeah. So let's go on. So everything started 6-7 years ago, and how the company developed within this time. So where are you now? What's the a-Gnostics company at the moment?
So at the moment we have a platform for several industrial solutions. The first historical one is electricity consumption forecasts. That was our first production implementation for largest energy company in Ukraine. That time they wanted to use AI in their business, and we were the first subcontracting company in Ukraine who implemented the real ML project for the really large enterprise. And we keep going with that solution for Canada and the United States. So everything goes good there. Where we have a lot of ideas, and that product is good in the market. The second one is the failure prediction of industrial equipment. It also started from the first project. So if you need to forecast your electricity consumption, the major obstacle might be your equipment might be down and you could not predict the electricity consumption. So we decided that, okay, if we need that feature for our first product, let's move forward and let's predict the equipment failure before it happens. And right now, it's a solution that uses sound of equipment because it's much easier to get the data from the equipment by its sounds, not all that corporate rules and so on. And the third one is the LLM models, and it's our AI assistant, which shall talk Ukrainian without mistakes, and it's launching right now.
Okay, so very interesting times.
Yes.
Okay, so I know that you are in Kyiv, and how about the whole company? Is it your one and only location in Ukraine, or you are present in other cities or other countries?
We are present in Ukraine, in Kyiv, in Vinnytsia, Odessa, Dnipro, Zaporizhia. So for now, it's in Lviv, of course. So all our developers are originally from here, from Kyiv and regions. Plus, we have people who work in Prague and Romania.
So not only Ukraine, but also Czech Republic and Romania. And when it comes to the size of a team, how many people do work for your business?
So actually, it's about 7 people who are working directly with me. Plus, we have colleagues from other part of the business, like outsourcing.
Okay, 7 people. And those other locations like Vinnytsia, Dnipro, Prague, Romania.
So actually, those 7 people are in Prague and Kiev, and yes, and that's all. And other colleagues are located in other cities.
Okay, in that matter. Okay, so it looks like this is not a big team, but located in many locations.
Yes. So we have an office, but it's empty. Just an empty office.
Okay, I got it. So let's take a look on the markets where you are providing your services. So you mentioned earlier on that for some American companies, then for the Ukraine market, of course. What are the other markets which you are supporting?
Uh, we are rather focused on the US market
Mhm.
as traditionally. For Ukrainian market, it's so actually we used to work under the United States management, and it's really brilliant. Yeah, it's a lot of things that we need to get from them. Historically, that was some thoughts on the market that Ukrainian management or Ukrainian companies are not so. Even Eastern European companies are not so sufficient, innovation related, and so on. But our customers in Ukraine are super cool. So we are talking with them like every day, and the people are brilliant actually. So even they might be located all over Ukraine in small cities, working in a industrial factory like poultry farm, but they are modern. They're using like ChatGPT every day with good connection to internet. So the cosmopolite like might be in Seattle, Beijing, or Ladizhin. So whatever. And we're really proud about that. That we're implementing like world-class ML products for small cities in Ukraine. For us, it's cool.
You mentioned about the cool customers, and who are they? So, what kind of industries do they represent? So, just to get the feeling where your products suit to the market.
Energy, agriculture, and metallurgy.
Energy, agriculture, and metallurgy. So, those are like hard industries.
with with good people.
With good people. Okay. You mentioned that there are some connections with the management from US. So you are somehow reporting to US?
Not now, no.
Okay, so this is like an episode from the past.
Yes, yes. So just to get the overview that it's currently the borders are more in minds, not in the ground.
Let's take a look then to the future. So we already know how old are you as a company, what kind of industries do you support, from in which locations you are present, and what is the size of your team, and what's the future for a-Gnostics company. Are there any, let's say, milestones which you have in front of you where you would like to the company to get to?
Yes, I have some internal ideas in my mind. I have never discussed them with someone in a team actually. But for public, we are going to expand our product line, customer base. Actually we never looked for. We actually looked, but never get the venture investment because we had no urgent needs on that.
Mhm.
It's good from one side, yes, because you know why it's good.
Yeah.
But the challenge for myself, it would be, I never did it, and like our goal is to go to seed round, just just to be as usual startup.
Yeah, that's typical for the startups. So, if anyone would like to get to you to get more information about your company, where would you direct such person?
LinkedIn accounts and website.
And what's the website address?
a-Gnostics.com.
a-Gnostics.com. Okay, so dear listeners, dear viewers of our podcast, if you would like to get more information about a-Gnostics, if you would like to get in touch with Andrii, then take a look into the description of this podcast, because we will add some direct links to Andrii's LinkedIn and to the webpage of his company, so you can get much more information than this what we had the pleasure to cover within this episode of the podcast. Andrii, thank you very much. It was nice to talk to you.
Okay, it's nice to talk to you, Victor. See you.